right, welcome back everybody to our second Chronicle and the Endless Space 2 Galaxy. We are playing the tutorial as we were the first time also, but this time we're on turn 96. We have gone significantly further ahead, and we know how to colonize those systems. I've started the timer, and we just completed, if we check here, we don't have any, what do you call them, corvettes in development anymore. We do have a battleship that will be done next turn. And we have a corvette right here that will be, they're 4 turns away. And we have a corvette, a Hornet 2. These are Hornet 2s, offensive corvettes. They are 3 turns away. And we have a battleship right here, right here, that is 2 turns away. So we're going to, I guess in 4 turns, we'll be on our way to meeting another battleship that will be on its way. And then we can come down here to Talitha and retake this system. If you recall, in the last episode, we pushed back against the Cravers here, and we told them, hey, get your fleets out of our space, and they acquiesced. And so Talitha should be available to us to go put under siege again, and we can bring that space under our control. If we look at the score here, they're still significantly ahead of us, 706 to 544. But well, I don't know if I could say that we're closing that gap or not, guys, because I'm not sure. That's a pretty big gap, but we're trying to close the gap. Okay, so we're done with this turn. We're ready to push on to turn 97. So let's go ahead and do that. And Horatio are on Oslo. And Imperials and Calgros on Duseum Primus. Our original hero, Dimitri, has skilled up again. We could go with the science, or the influence, or the industry. I'm going to push science real hard, because I'm working science with the other hero also, and maybe we can look at that. That's nice, too. I just changed my mind. We're going to cover influence with this guy. Can I not grab this one? Oh, it's already full. I see. Okay, well, let's double up on science then. And I keep waiting for that screen to disappear on its own, and I forget I have to right-click out. Okay, so we're done with this. Construction is completed. Oslo needs something new to do. What will we give Oslo? Ooh, look at eco-habitat, +1 population slot on sterile. Sterile, fertile, and neither. So, I don't know, probably not. Look, we are full in Oslo, man. Luxury lottery. What other options might we have? Expanded mines. Let's throw those up. The 2 mining ones. Get the industry going. And +5 per luxury deposit. It's for a system. What luxuries are we getting here? Where would I quickly see that? It should be displayed in the planetary information, I would think. Is this for my empire or for... No, it's for Oslo. Oslo is producing 1 titanium, 2 Hyperium, and 2 transvine. If I come in this view, scroll out 1. Okay, titanium. A poor deposit of titanium, a average deposit of Hyperium, and an average deposit of transvine. So that just simply confirms I'm reading this correctly. That's what I wanted to make sure about. The 2 average deposits are giving us +2, and the poor deposit is giving us +1. So I will go ahead and put up a luxuries lottery. Each of these planets, well, not each of them, but we're producing 3 resources there. Okay, so that's all set up. The latest political survey has the militarists jumping ahead. Okay. Militarists are in command. The pacifists have overtaken the industrialists. Hopefully we can... some of our initiatives that we've got queued up, our buildings and stuff, will push the industrialists back ahead. And we have a battleship here. Make a fleet out of that. And tell that battleship to make its way towards Doucet. It will take 7 turns. And they are on their way. Now, in the meantime, we'll tell everybody else to move. Don't forget, we've got our exploration vessel on its way down here for this quest right here. Search the Curiosity on the planet Heracles 1 with at least 7 titanium. Okay, that's to help these guys. It's to these guys to construct the suits that they need to come here to this planet and observe a culturally historical site for them. Okay, moving to turn 98 then. And interspecies HR will be done in 2 turns. We got more population on Doucet. That's something that I'm not 100% sure what to do about, because we're starting to get some overpopulation. We do have a 6th system that we can colonize. And I don't want to spend it on these little ones. Large, small, tiny, tiny. 3 planets. Oh, that's right, and we're about to absorb the ETA, and I think that'll take up that 6th slot. If it does not, though, what does Talitha look like? Huge, small, tiny, small, tiny. Yeah, it's 5 planets, though. This system right here, we're talking medium, 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 large. That's a nice system. And once this comes under control, we can start to colonize these other worlds. All right, tell everybody to move. Over here in Heka, or Doucet, I should say. We have... What are you made up of? You're the battleship. Okay, now this is full. This fleet is full. So what I'm going to want to do to make this even, I have a battleship in here. How can I split these up evenly? I've got 3 Panthers, 1, 2, 3 Paladins. See, it doesn't split up evenly. I could split it up into 3 naval fleets, but that's a bit overkill, I think, for my production capability right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hornet 2s with 2 on the way. That's a total of 7. So it's not going to be asymmetrical, but that other battleship, I can pull off a Paladin, 1 Panther. That would leave you with 2 Paladins and 2 Panthers, and maybe 1, 2, and the 2 remaining. Okay. I kind of got it. Man, I feel a little knuckleheadish here that I got to do math here publicly, and it stinks. I kind of just woke up a little while ago, and well, not a little while. I've been up for a little while, but anyway, my brain feels kind of foggy. So anyway, here we go. Creates a new fleet from the selected ships. Okay, so I want to take one paladin. I'll leave 2 in here. Grab 1 panther. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hornets total on their way. So 3, 4 hornets, because I'm only taking the 1 panther. So let's actually just, I can't. Hold on here. Paladin, panther, hornet. Separate those. Third Savior's Navy can begin moving towards Talitha. And I think that'll come up with a couple navies that are pretty close to each other in strength. So that other navy is waiting for its ships to arrive before going to meet this battleship en route, probably meeting right here at Wriggle. Okay, end turn, moving to turn 99.
The Hive is watching, always.
Oh, okay, they threw a bureaucratic imbroglio on us again. They're listed as wary instead of angry. I saw that at the very end, so they're not as hostile towards us as they once were. All right, Kanite. You're in charge of a fleet. Health. And then we'll go down this line. Hostile treaty, peaceful treaty. Plus 40% refill rate. Wow. For manpower. 20% hull plating absorption on fleet. 33% shield capacity and 25% damage. Bigger is better. Battle strategy is available. Okay. What's this one? Plus 20% damage on fleet. That's pretty strong. Over here, I think, is what we were working on, though. Plus 8 experience per turn on fleet, plus 2 vision range. Plus 25% manpower capacity on Empire. Okay, this plus 80% damage on ship. Golly, that's a lot. Manpower capacity, damage per current combat point. Plus 2% industry per hero level if assigned, if political leader. Okay. During battle, the hero organizes fleet formations in such a way that vessels are less vulnerable to energy weapons. Well, I'm liking this area over here. Let's go ahead and put a second skill into the Guardian skill. The hero personally oversees fleet-wide reinforcement and inspection. Oh, I've read that before. Okay, now that opens up the second tier over here on the general fleet stuff, as well as here. So the next time she levels up, we'll have to decide which tree I want to go down. Back. Okay. Done. Sustainable farms and academy embassy are now being worked on in Primus and Heka. Yeah, we're gaining industry in Heka. Hopefully that helps our political influence there for the industrialists and expanded mines. It's also industry and primus. Okay, in one turn, next turn we'll get interspecies HR. Tell everybody to move. And over here we should have a naval fleet. Not a fleet, but a Hornet. Wait a minute. Fifth Defenders Navy and Fifth Heroes Navy. That's what I want to merge. Third People's Navy has to stay separate. We're guarding them. Okay. Move to turn 100. Research is complete. Oh yeah, that allows for the culture center. What are we going to research next? We're deep into the influence tree, so we should pay attention to other stuff. It's really a toss-up. Let's give industry a shout out here. We got Chameleon Spaces. Bringing to what's it do? Planet Cracker Factory. What the deuce? Stretching for hundreds of square kilometers under normal operation, this site is a massive industrial terraforming complex, processing the raw materials of the system. In a period of days, however, the place can be transformed into a vast research lab. The workers seamlessly switching between roles, so it eats the resources of the planet? All the industry is consumed, but 25% of it is converted into science. Huh. And we'll be able to +1 slag and sludge center. In any refining or extraction process, a certain percentage of the end product ends up as waste due to declining yields and increasing costs. Specialized centers built with flexible space requirements can improve ROI, return on investment. In these situations, by flexibly resizing to adapt to increasing or decreasing throughput, +1 resource generation on resource deposits. Okay, that's not super exciting to me. Maximized exploitation, AI labor, and public 3D printing. And we can colonize lava. Commercial frameworks. Trade company and trade company subsidiary. That might be interesting. Neural robotics. I kind of like this one. +20 industry per planet. Planetary specialization for industry. I've been manually managing everything so far. Adamantium refining. Well, it's either that one or commercial frameworks, and I think this would introduce us to a new gameplay mechanic, so I'm going to grab that and see what that does for us. Technology stage unlocked in Empire Development Quadrant. Now we have access to Empire Development Quadrant 4, and we gain a movement bonus from improved commercial drives. And the technology deed is available. Cooperative quest started. Preserve the Academy. The Academy and the heroes who refine their skills there can turn the tides of battles in vastly enriched systems. It is not surprising, therefore, that all civilizations in this galaxy secretly desire insight into and control over that powerful establishment. There are also, however, some peoples for whom the Academy is an insult and an abomination. Chief among these are the hardline conservatives of the Vidyani, for it is said that the leader of the Academy has an ancient religious dispute with them. These rumors appear to be true, as splinter fleets of Vidyani extremists are appearing around the galaxy to come together and attack the Academy. Oh, wow. If they succeed, the place and its founder are likely to be destroyed and its secrets lost. Protect the Academy by destroying the rogue Vidyani fleets. In 20 turns, clear the galaxy of the 6 Vidyani rebel fleets. Okay. Well, we're a galaxy at war. So this game presents an opportunity for you to be working as an allier of the galaxy, like Stellaris does against the endgame threat. You can work through diplomacy. The Empire could do this too, through its influence, to create an alliance to stand against these guys. Anti-hero with 1,000 faces. It requires a great deal of structure in order to build ships and execute business across the galaxy, and all of that while handling the affairs of billions of citizens. Precision and control are paramount. Okay. Without them, things could crumble into chaos. A terrifying thought. Man, I mean, this is how authoritarians think too. They are absolutely terrified of the masses. They believe that the masses, it's really a very elitist position as opposed to populist. They believe that the masses are dumb, and that if everything's left up to them, we'll all sink, And so they want to run everything. They want to control everything. They want to put people they think are the qualified experts in charge of all kinds of aspects of your life, And they don't want to, more and more and more, they will grab control away from you, all the way down to the very, very small aspects of you managing your life. Because I think this is, what do you call it? There's a word for this. It's a mental condition for them. I can't think of the word now, but it's not paranoia. There's an actual mental affliction where you constantly see a fault with something, and you have to take care of it. The more opportunity you're given to kind of micromanage that situation, the more you would. I almost had it. It was in my mind. Anyway, yeah, you can see, and we are an authoritarian regime, so this is how we would think. However, there is an agent of chaos loose in the galaxy, a strange being from a little-known species, known only as the photo bomber. His pranks, thefts, and intrusions are destabilizing financial institutions and police forces on many systems. Every time the law comes close, the photo bomber slips away to appear somewhere else in a new disguise, peddling new tricks and stealing new treats. So it's meme warfare. This is him. This is meme warfare. It is time to put an end to this. It is time to impose a bit of order on the photobomber's worrying activities. The government, see, how dare you wrong think? How dare you be contrarian to your betters? The governments of the galaxy have pooled their forces to bring him to justice. Whoever manages to pinpoint this slippery character will get the best of the donated rewards. Track him down. Oh, man. Okay. So that's us. Gosh, that word is just right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't quite think of it. It's like an obsessive-compulsive thing. And I keep wanting to say apathetic, but that's definitely not the word. But there's maybe a similar sound or something. Anyway, moving on. All right. And we're now researching the trade companies. Click here. They're 1 turn away. Okay. And then our new battleship is... They're 2 turns from here. Okay. Tell everybody to move. Now they're 1 turn. All right, the battleships move quite a distance. Irks me that I can't think of that word that was coming to mind for me. We can research this. Expedition successful on Heracles 1. Your analysis of the quest on planet Heracles 1 was successful. Plus 20 titanium as loot. Nice. So we even covered the cost. I think it was costing us 5 titanium. With titanium protective suits, an Epistes party will be able to visit the battlefield. Okay, they did that. The Epistes dignitaries return to their homeworld somber and reflective. You can tell how much the visit means to them by the way they clasp your arm and the look in their eyes. You are sure they will be useful allies. And we have obtained the minor civilization. System relics, pre-galactic markers. This system's variety of peculiar architectural landmarks surrounded by examples of far more modern construction is evidence of a barely FTL civilization that was assimilated by a more technologically advanced galactic empire. Although some of the traditional customs and ways of the Epistes persist, they have essentially adopted United Empire culture. So there we go. Assimilation complete. Faction assimilated. Dill system now belongs to us. And I think what that means is we are at 6 of 6, yes. Okay. And that's this system right here. This is now our system. And really the most important thing to me, oh my goodness, is this for this system or is that for us overall? Plus 304, okay. This system is costing us a lot of dust. We're going to colonize straight away because we have overpopulation. We need as much of this stuff as we can get. It'll be done in 6 turns. That's good. Okay. That's actually quite quick. All right, moving over to the Doucet system. And the 5th and 5th right here. Yes. These 2 can merge. And then we can send them on their way to Wriggle. Ooh, they'll be there in 4 turns. I should have waited. This battleship would have been here in 3 turns, but we would be going back this way anyhow. So we're going to modify it to just simply move to here. And it'll be in Wriggle in 2 turns. What can we do with you? What are these pulses about? I have no idea what that's about. Is that where these fleets are of the Vodiani? Maybe I can put you onto Auto Explore. Yeah, I don't see any anomalies that we can check out. Put you on Auto Explore. And they're going to go out this way. Okay. What else is still? Oh, we have a fleet here. This is our fleet to control. Maybe we should send them to the Wriggle system as well. They would be there in 5 turns. Let's instead send them to Sable. And we'll combine them with this other naval fleet if we are able to. Okay, we will end turn. And we have an election. Let's try to intimidate citizens. And that's for these guys. Oh, there's my timer. We have 3 pacifists on Dill. That's weird because the Epistes are a warrior culture. All right, sweet. We have the 2 that I would want. Forced law activated. The law of dust windfall has been activated in your empire. 10% of industry spent for any construction is converted into dust at the end. All right. Trial by fire part 3. The artillery officer has been convicted. He sits in a prison facility nicknamed the Reaper's Penthouse as his lawyers file petition after petition for his freedom. The minor factions in your empire live in a permanent state of fury. Things can't seem to get any worse, but somehow they do. An intergalactically renowned journalist named Zolia Emily publishes an intrepid report damning your entire government and exposing the real traitor as an admiral who the officer consulted on the reports. Well, okay, well, see, there's evidence. This is something that this narrative was not allowing me to look at evidence. It was just telling me to make I think it just wanted me to make a decision based on principle, and I didn't like the principles it was presenting, you know? Basically, it seemed to me like it was saying, just trust this guy. Why? Because he's a minority. Why would you do that? You know, that seems to be the setup for this. And because remember, the first thing was that he begged you to do some more investigation into the matter. He told you he's innocent, right? Well, okay, I'm good with that. But then the way that the narrative ran, you just simply had to take his word for it, and I'm not good with that. Emily's work rocks the Empire, ironically making allies out of the minor factions and their former enemies. Ironically making allies out of the minor factions and their former enemies. So I guess it's assuming some of these minor factions were traditionally against each other. Though the officer is happy to have his name cleared, there will be a price to pay for your administration's bumbling efforts. Reap what you sow. Neg 10, influence on systems on empire, and it increases the pacifist political ideology. Your attempts to use strong-arm politics to force the issue have spectacularly backfired. Distrust of you and your government's increasingly militaristic outlook has never been higher, and the pacifists in your empire have gained a significant boost. Healing these divisions will take time. I think that this entire quest chain is garbage. I think this was written very, very, very poorly. It gave me no alternatives to investigate on my own. It didn't allow me to assign any precincts or agencies within the Empire to look into this. It didn't even allow me to listen to a court trial and see any evidence presented in order to make a decision. It simply said, feelings, man, do what's right. What do you mean by that? So it's just it's ridiculous. This is trash in my opinion. Very, very. It's the only thing I've seen in this game so far that I think is ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, event end. Trial by fire part 2. Okay, whatever. And population lost. Population lost. Well, do we get any more context about that? Did they just decide to up and leave, or did they starve, or what's going on there? Okay, X out of that. Population, Harashims on Primus. And sustainable farms are done, and now we're going to colonize Arid, and that's in Heka. And this law was canceled. Celebration and publicization of... Shouldn't that be publication of present hostilities decree? That's the militarist doctrine. They got replaced. They're still in the government, but they're the secondary. They're the minority right now. All right. Oh, these maybe these circles are the photo bomber thing. Tell everybody to move. And you should be able to move now. Not the Endeavor. Oh, no. They're already moving. My Navy. Yeah. Okay. So... end turn. Oh, yeah, we're on... shoot. We're way over time. The Pistes on Oslo. So I guess they moved. Doucet is empty right now. Let's put up a public-private partnership. Oh, no, wait. I want this culture center. We're going to put that up, and then we're going to put up public-private partnerships. All right. Colonize steppes. Colonize forest is done. Marketplace, Jadonics price increase. Okay. Tell everybody to move. Oh, we have a battle at Sable. I didn't realize we had aliens there, so that's something I'll have to look at in the future. They outweigh us too. Okay, well, I guess we'll lose this fleet. What are we built for? We're built for energy. They're built for kinetics. We are best at long range. No, we're better than them at long range, but we're best at medium. All right, so do I have a medium? They do kinetic. I guess I'll take revive and rebuild. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, those are neat looking. Lasers. I think I just heard a ship blow up. Oh. Oh man, you can see the laser carving across the hull there. A decisive victory. That's awesome. We blew them all up. Look, this one is the only one that took hate. They elected hard target, 25% long range defense. Okay, so as we closed into medium distance, that was less impactful. And a significant portion was done at medium range. Almost 5,000 worth. Yeah, most of the fight was done at medium range. All right, they did 1.8k damage. Damage received from their kinetic weapons. And then they missed 138 shots. We did 4,072 damage with our laser weapons, including 182 points of critical damage. No, I'm sorry. Our lasers crit for 270. Our beam weapons crit for 182 and did 3,000 total damage. And we missed 52 shots. Yeah, I gotta say, that's nifty. Alright, we're done with that. This is them. 3 ships of amoeba. Why didn't you guys help out? Shouldn't I be able to repair? All ships are up to date. A space battle is in progress on this system. Oh, okay. Can we merge you? No. Okay, that's the pirate ships. I don't know, maybe... I don't know why the amoeba are considered a pirate ship. Maybe this has to do with that event that I was critiquing so hard. We have minor factions that are kind of against us right now. Oh. Oh, we have another battle to do. Alright, we'll take the revive and rebuild again. And fight. I don't know if we'll win this one. So we're already kind of beat up. Alright, this is them. Or that's them. This is us. Yeah, one of the bad guys got blowed up. I think one of my ships just blew up. I think one of theirs blew up again. So I'm down to 2 of 3. And this one sounded like it was all beat up. Okay, so we're done with that. Can I order a repair now? Yes. Oh, nice. What about merging? Can I merge you guys? No, I really can't. Okay. Alright, but the battleship is here. Our naval fleet is on its way. So we will save it. This episode's gone pretty long. Basically because I forgot my timer went off and I was all interested. Oh, it's because that event kicked off and I was like, What in the heck? It really frustrates me that I was not given any option at the beginning to investigate further. I would think that, you know, when the guy said, "Hey, I'm innocent, and here's what happened," I would think that we would be able to go and investigate that evidence, but it just would not allow me to do that. I had to either take him at his word or go with I mean, we arrested him, so I had to either trust him just based on nothing more than the fact that he said I'm innocent, or I had to go with my agencies, my arresting agencies, who I assume arrest with evidence. But then again, we're an authoritarian regime. They might not. You know, there's just so much. There's a lot left open-ended in that. Didn't seem like I could get evidence from either side. I had to go with an assumption, and I do not like that. that frustrates me. I kind of, it's disgusting in my opinion. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up right there. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.